Hello and welcome, everyone. We're what's the term? Clocking back in for another shift, not shifting back in for another clock. I tripped over my words there. We are clocking back in for another shift at the Hardspace Shipbreaker Braking Factory, and last time we had to cut off the stream a bit earlier than usual because I got really overheated. And so I've got water, I've got open window, and in game we've got an obnoxious strikebreaker who's an idiot, and our goal is to keep our heads down, keep cutting ships, and weather the storm without getting into too much trouble. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Hot and heavy work. Sure is. Despite how cold it is in space, you're still wearing an EVA suit, and that doesn't help matters. So, let's just fire things up. Also, the streaming issues that I've been running into before with buffering, I have solved. So, it is nice to have an exact diagnosis for why that was happening, and shouldn't happen anymore. Let's get into it, shall we? Should get feed in a moment here. That is the wrong resolution. That's interesting. Oh, right, of course. Hehe. That's the wrong resolution because I have a new resolution monitor. Something like that. And let's get that audio. Good morning, Shipbreaker. And then Weaver also gave us a key to Beulah, his station hopper ship. You can see it right there. And gave us as well a ship doctor application.
Hi, I'm Shippy. Need help with a triple pod bypass? Let me know. A flawless procedure. No complications. Your ship's vitals are improved.
So, as a side activity we can now scrounge little useful materials, either by finding just like circuit boards floating around inside junker ships that we're cutting, and just pocketing them, or, don't tell Lynx, we can shatter the computers that are within these ships and get the parts that way. Where do we leave off? A solid chunk of the way for the Astro Cunningham, so let's continue on this ship and finish it up. My summer cruiser. We got here. Looks like we were really dang close last time. Do a quick thing here. You can tell if the pipe is active or not by putting your hands against it. If you don't hear the liquid flowing, then it ain't active. There is actually an upgrade to allow you to simulate having sound sources through space, but because that seems cheap to me. So like I mentioned, there's one of the pieces that we can salvage for our own use.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Deposited. Applying credit to account.
In addition, I actually went and adjusted some of those volume things that I mentioned I would always do.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
So a few of the notifications and stuff should be a little bit quieter.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Hope y'all are having a lovely day.
Tality Havoc just shared 100 bits.
See? Quieter. I knew that was coming. Thank you, Havoc. Arguably too quiet, but at this point, we are dorking with would you rather the volume be set at 4% or 2% the deals? And it's like, there's only so much, when working with that small of a scale, there's only so much we can
Material
do.
processed. Credits deposited.
Hello, hello. Cleaning up the ship from last session.
Tality Havoc gifted 10 subscriptions to the community.
Oh, Havoc. Oh, you. Thank you.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Yeah, we're just finishing up on the very last remains of a fuel tanker from earlier. Oh, that's separate, huh? Didn't realize that.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Caution. Tethers depleted.
Oh, we're out of others. That didn't work.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. All salvage goals complete. All rewards allocated.
Ship is considered fully salvaged. Oh, a bit of spare even to go.
Salvage
Farewell, light.
registered. Transferring credits.
May you contribute to the already existing problem of Kessler syndrome.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
And everything else is furnace.
Caution. Tether supply depleted.
And we have no tethers, so...
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Thank you for your purchase.
First sci-fi saying use credits as the term currency. Interesting question. I'm gonna admit I misread that ever so slightly initially, and I thought you were asking if this was the first game to do that, and I'm like, come on. But no. I get you. There's no way you actually. So,
Helmet damage detected. Be sure to always budget for helmet repair costs.
Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
buy everything. Shift complete. Like I said, just had a tiny bit of cleanup to do on that one, so. As per usual, let's figure out what the next ship we're going to use is. Well, Shatter.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Longer range scanner. Update the mechanical interface of the emitter mounts, allowing the unit to exceed the original operating distance limit set by the now defunct Salvager Health and Safety Committee. Subtlety. Alright. We, as per usual, I will only be doing maximum hazard level, so our choices are the Nebulous Columbia MKIX, the Zelius Massicote, Celestial Persephone, the Lee Express, the Argonaut Crew, not this one, we just did one of these, Odin X, Pacific Macala 7, Queen of Pacifica. So, folks, what's it gonna be? This is a tiny one that is nonetheless has a level 5, so for lack of an answer, Queen of Pacifica. Oh, a little bit too late. I wonder if we still have a stream delay going because of the...
Hey, Dee Dee. Why don't you tell us more about your family? Don't like talking about them too much. No offense. Just here to do my job. That kind of thing is private, you know? You never know. Might feel good to open up. No? Gotta keep work and life separate, kid. Shipbreakers come and go. And I'll spare myself the heartbreak. This work's just not for everybody. Had this young cutter around a few years back. Jaina. Reminded me of my daughter. Nope. Sure ain't worth it to open up.
So this ship appears to be completely pressurized. In addition, I can see that anchoring point, so there are fusion reactors right there. So let's see. Oh. Make sure every compartment's open. Looks like it, so that means I can go and pop.
Air pressure level decreasing.
No. Okay. Here. You dirtbag, you closed off this room on me. Alright. little bit spicy, but I think I have a method. We are going to let our way out from here somehow. Might not have that option. Okay. New plan.
Air pressure level increasing.
Full ship pressurized once again. Ah, okay. These like to be pressurized separately. So yeah, that door is going to close off because there's another one of those consoles in that room there. So that means give it the old spicy depressurization. Just like that rat Dominic is known to do. And I hope this does not do what I think it possibly could. I'm going to depressurize the room below me the spicy way, and hopefully that does not unseat the fusion reactor. Clear. That did cause one of the atmospheric regulars to smash into a wall hard enough that broke, though. Yeah. Okay, now we just need to open the airlock.
Airlock depressurizing.
And we have full depressurized the ship. Means we are ready to start cut point cutting. If you cut the wrong cut plane, you might end up forcibly depressurizing a room that is pressurized due to it suddenly be free-floating, which can cause rapid decompression, which is a unpredictable event. The entire room might flip to the side even. As it turns into an impromptu jet. Stay with me, Conley. Oh, I love this song. launched your ship into the hab. Goodness gracious. Once again, we're gonna have to do all these the spicy way because we don't have any cryo hazards. So we work quick.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Fire damage detected.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
That's 5 minutes left on the clock, Cutter. 5 minutes remaining.
Warning. Low oxygen reserve.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
Yeehaw.
Thruster fuel system unstable. Proceed with extreme caution. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage deposited. Applying credit
No,
to
you
account.
don't.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits. Salvage goal achieved.
60 seconds left to wrap things up, Carter.
Conley, let's see. When you ask that, are you saying in terms of how much fun I had with it, or which seems like the worst of the two? I think there's a lot of joy to be found as being a spaceport janitor from the game Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
And honestly, I do think that one of the messages of the game is finding that joy even in conditions of poverty and difficulty in life.
New certification level achieved. License upgraded.
There's places to go, there's people to talk to, there's various amenities that a Lynx Shipbreaker does not get. You have a place in that game, you know? It's a dirty place. It can be rough work, but it is a place for you nonetheless.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates a maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
Hazard level 6. Class 2 reactors. Environmental control units, ECUs. And coolant. So as I've been mentioning, coolant serves as a interesting... It's a potentially useful tool. Especially for the Quasar thruster assemblies that I've been dealing with.
Good news, Cutter. You've earned clearance to the next hazard level. This means you'll be getting Class 2 reactors now. Gnarly things. We'll start training when you're ready, and I'll walk you through them.
Oh, they're not so bad. You seen one reactor, you seen them all, I think.
This ain't really that simple.
Yeah, I got a tip for you there, newbie. Don't blow it up.
Cutter, like I said, let me know when you're ready to start training.
Don't take too long.
Folks, efficiency is a measure of discipline. Productivity is a measure of skill. Output is a measure of drive. Discipline, drive, skill, effort, ambition, strategy, autonomy, integrity, positivity, innovation. I hope what I'm saying is clear. Roads out.
Let me just activate Absolute Blackheart here. Courage, integrity, purpose, humility, responsibility are the signs of a good cutter. Buzzword, buzzword. Here's a little shortcut. I've been removing these things completely, haven't I? There's no need to. That entire thing can go in the barge. Every piece of that is headed to the barge anyway, so I don't need to pull the fuel tanks off.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
I just need to be a bit careful with laser refraction here. Make sure that I point in a direction where the laser hits nothing after I push through the...
Links recommend maintaining a safe distance from valuable items.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Pulse level stabilizing.
Thank you for your purchase.
Oh. As I was saying... Oh boy, what a mess. Shattered the hell out of everything over here. I took a little bit of a shortcut. I thought I was perfectly aligned with the next cut point. I wasn't.
Object accepted for processing.
See, that's one of the things that's kind of beautiful about this game, is I tend to play it very carefully, and thus I sometimes forget the actual inherent danger here. I'm one of those players that ends up breeding, Yep, clip the fuel barrel.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
What's the term for that? Humans and otherwise in the chat. What's the term for complacency? That's it. Breeds complacency. Another lovely thing about sound design in this game. Check this out. Listen very carefully.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
The tethers themselves are radioactive and will cause static and dissonance in your headset, along with causing visual signal issues. Playstyle redeems not active. You do raise a good point.
Credits awarded.
You do raise a good point.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
I think part of the reason that I don't...
Thank you, Katagatame_, for following.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Should probably turn that one down a little bit too. Anyway, thanks for the follow.
Valuable object.
I think with how long it takes to disassemble these ships, I kind of don't want to have the gameplay mood, the gameplay approach mood redeems active, because I don't want to get like 60% of the way through a ship and then get destructive and then just be like, alright, I guess I'm detonating the reactor now. Achievement you'll never unlock? Yeah? What's that? Hang on. Wait. If it's the one I think it is for the ending, then yes, same, also, no spoilers.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Good. Yes, and in that case, I know exactly what you're talking about and also same. There was an achievement for being the dumbest fella alive.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
But yeah, for how I stream games in general, this one included, of course, is I am deeply familiar with the game usually, any games that I stream, but I go through them with the style of an experience of someone experiencing it for the first time. I try and be a steward for someone who's experiencing this game via video.
Material deposited.
I also really like to play like obscure, heavily obscure indie games, so there's very frequently times where it is practically everyone in the audience's first time experiencing the game. Demon King Chronicle rules, but where to know that game even exists, much less that you need to either download from the personal website of a random indie dev. When I say random, I mean someone that folks probably don't know. I love the fella, but the personal website from a developer
Credits transferred.
from the Japanese side of the webpage, despite the fact that the release is in English, or downloading a patched fixed version of the game from the Internet Archive and not from any storefront. Yeah, Demon King Chronicle is something I've highlighted, and fondly can vouch that it's a timeless classic, because I showed it to you.
Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage registered. Transferring credit. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are dropping. Tether supplies are dropping. Caution. No tethers. Please refill supplies.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Oxygen reserves critical.
Salvage accepted.
Gunner,
5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. Weaver out.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
Whoa, that was a little too close. I shall. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Katagatame.
Credits transferred.
Hope you have night shifts when you do too. Butters look out for each other.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Why are you still stuck? Load bearing fabric.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Seems to be. It's keeping this thing stuck, so it's just.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Puncture the battery.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Easy peasy.
Salvage accepted. Credits applied. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I think essentially the entire rest of this thing is furnace.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Except for that inevitable door I opened that's stuck in a wall. Yeah. I think I've mentioned before that there's some things that just aren't worth caring about.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh no. I lost 700 credits. That's the door.
Salvage goals fully completed. Rewards assigned.
Whereas a single door console is worth, what, literally 1,000 times that? Anyway, for the sake of being a good showwoman, let's F up on our training.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Civil unrest, extreme poverty, and a hostile climate make Earth an unpopular destination for the modern solar tourist. Fire will spread quickly in areas with lots of flammable objects. If coolant is on hand, it can be used to neutralize fire.
Alright, Cutter. Time to extract your first Class 2 reactor. This one's not quite as simple.
Just pull it and barge it, right? Pretty straightforward.
Well, I'm sure head office would rather the reactor was in one piece. Pulling this beast without proper prep is a sure way to print yourself a receipt for a new spare.
Sure, prep. But you're on the clock, don't forget.
As I was saying, like any reactor, it'll melt down as soon as it's disconnected from its housing. And these Class 2s will melt down mighty quick unless you do two things first. First, release the connection to the thrusters. Second, remove the coolant from the ship's Environmental Control Unit, or ECU.
Or just cut a hole, pull it, and barge it.
Just make sure you clear an extraction route before doing anything, Cutter. As soon as you release the thrusters and mess with the ECU coolant, that reactor will enter a controlled meltdown. Oh, and if you're having trouble finding everything, try using the systems mode of your scanner.
Weird, I wonder why the laser cutter sounds different this time. Oh well, let me just get open up a route here. It's like I can hear it clearly.
Entering rest mode. Your daily performance feedback will be available shortly in the Lynx assessment portal.
All right. Breathe. You okay? Got yourself good there. Don't sweat it. Happens to the best of us. Always good to review your spare replacement form. See how you can avoid future mishaps. Too many spares will rack up the debt, and that's how they get you. Okay, let's get back to work.
Conley? I'm going to assume that is a real-world case of a horrific and violent death, so I'm just going to go and delete that one.
Weaver out.
No offense, and don't particularly sweat it. Anyway, who wants to see me detonate this thing? You ready?
That reactor is coming out hot, Cutter. Get it on the barge. Stat. Now.
Oh, is it going to make me redo it, as opposed to look at the... Yep.
Nice try, Cutter. Next time, don't forget about the ECU and the thrusters. And always remember to clear a path.
I was kind of hoping we'd be able to look at the aftermath of it, but whatever. Looks like I need to...
Cutter, your gear's getting low. It's gonna start fighting you if you don't head back to the hab and make some repairs.
It wasn't even me standing next to the explosion, that was just... mission failed, retry. Like, I didn't even die from that one.
Airlock depressurizing. Airlock pressurizing.
So, let's do this correctly. So we've got the entire environmental control unit, and it's got a panel on the front, complete with coolant. Pop off the coolant, and
Air pressure level decreasing.
and then we need to get this thruster disconnected. And now the reactor is melting down.
Fire damage.
Who would have thought that removing the coolant would have actually started the meltdown automatically? Yank off a few of these panels. There you are.
Great work, Cutter. Handling both the thrusters and ECU, giving you a nice long... Well, I'll be. Well done, Cutter. You continue to impress.
Now we just gotta work on improving the time.
All right. We're done with training. We'll leave you be now. Great work today, Cutter. We were out.
I'm actually just gonna leave this one behind. That was our training ship, and we'll just summon a new one.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Medium-sized
Today's weather
javelin
report,
tanker.
clear and sunny, with a high of minus 270 degrees.
Class 2 reactor in it. We know our customers want to avoid those pesky dock and fuel surcharges. The midside refuel is the perfect choice for transporting your fleet's own fuel supply.
Listen up, guys. I got something you'll all like.
Oh, are you leaving already?
I went ahead and got you all clearance to use something that'll make you 10 times more efficient. Easy. 20 times. You ready? Demolition charges. Spark free. These'll cut through damn near anything.
Wait. Spark-free demo charges?
That sounds pretty cool, Mr. Rhodes. Thank you.
No way. Not a chance. Damn things aren't new. Hell, I've been vaporized by those stupid things plenty of times.
Curazon, you're...
Spark-free. Things spark so much you could put one on a birthday cake.
Curazon! That's it!
Come on now, Hal.
I'm revoking your privileges for external communications.
You... what?
Yeah. No comms outside the station network. No more calls to Mars. All of you need to understand something. I represent the company, and you show me respect. Got it?
Hal, let's you and I sit down and talk about this.
That's all for now. Best get to work.
Demo charges.
Ah, I see you grabbed the demo charge license. Great choice.
All right, Cutter. Now for some training on how to use...
Just chuck them down and light them up. Should see a big boost in efficiency.
Hey, Cutter. I'm, patching through the operation manual for those things. Be careful, okay?
Okay. Let's pick a hazard level 6. King of Tethys 1, Arcadian Wrangler, Shipbreaker Maru, Iapetus 6. Those are our choices. Any preferences, folks? Shipbreaker Maru.
Good morning, Shipbreakers. I was thinking about all of you last night, and something came to mind. This is a quote from one of history's greatest managers, a fella named Jonathan Rockefeller. Good management consists of showing average people how to do the work of superiors. He got it. Weaver, that's a good one for you. Maybe write it down or something. Actually, I can just send it to you.
Airlock depressurizing.
Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I did depressurize the airlock. I give you a counterpoint. Would you really expect that guy to get their name right? Would you really expect him to learn how to pronounce his name correctly? Maybe it is.
Salvage secured.
Oh,
Account
got
credit
busy there.
applied.
Yeah, fair. Linguistic shift.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Dang you.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Credits
Cool
deposited.
slimes don't look at fusion reactors.
Fire damage.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferring.
Get out of there.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Tether levels are low.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Oh,
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated. Processor deposit accepted.
that's
Credits awarded.
wild. If I activate my
Warning. Oxygen reserves low.
I'm listening in on the big ship's
Regular gentle exercise to
comms.
increase blood oxygen levels. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Actually, scratch that. I know I've never seen that.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright, hell of a lot of systems in this room.
Salvage destroyed.
Destroyed a cut point. Particularly large cut point. Whatever shall I do?
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I have to imagine that speedrun of this game looks pretty freaking cool.
Cutter, shift's got about 5 minutes left in her. Let's make them count. Leave her out.
Come on.
Tether supplies running low.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Oh, is this our chance? This might be the opportunity.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, there's a coolant. Let's see if I can do this right.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Do I have what it takes? Do I remember how to do this? That's a bad start.
hazard risk high.
Shift's almost done in the middle, Cutter. 1 minute left.
It's sketchy, but take a look. No out of control fire.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
You did.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Hey, folks. This is a private channel. Dee Dee, you alright?
No, I'm not. Taking away my comm privileges? Family's probably worried as hell about me now.
I'm working on that, Dee Dee. I'll get your comms back.
Wait, whoa. Is he actually allowed to do that?
He is. Didn't think he would. But he is.
Does he outrank you?
It's complicated, Lou.
Still think he'll be gone in a week, Dee Dee?
If he isn't, I'm gonna float over there and kick him straight out of the airlock.
Nice. If I get my hands on him, ooh.
All right, hold up now. Let's not get all fire and brimstone. We can still sort this out. Now, why don't we all just call it a day? Get some shut-eye, and we'll hit this up tomorrow, all right? Weaver out.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
No more heat capacity for the cutter. Alright. I think I can finish this thing off.
Doing okay, Kai?
Oh, yeah. Thinking, I guess. Looking at Earth. Hard to imagine how much life is to live on it.
Can't fixate on the past, kid.
Yeah. You know, if my life had been different, I wouldn't be up here. I'd be working with animals. Well, nature in general. Maybe an ecologist or biologist. Not sure what they do, but I think I'd like it. Just imagine what Earth must have been like a couple hundred years ago. Full of life.
Animal husbandry ain't quite the same, but it might scratch that itch. Something to consider at least when you finish here.
Yeah. Thanks, Dee Dee. I'll keep that in mind. When I finish.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay, let's do this a little more cleanly this time.
deposit registered. Account credited.
You know what? Maybe I should just disconnect those. I don't think the shortcut's worth it.
Object accepted for processing. Credit deposited.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Pulse
purchase.
levels stabilizing.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
More load-bearing fabric.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. All salvage goals achieved. Rewards maximized.
Great job, Cutter. Now, just make sure to clear the area before detonating that bad boy. Okay. Now, you sure your charge is in the right spot? Measure twice, cut once, Cutter. Ready? Give that trigger a squeeze.
Salvage displayed. Please avoid damaging valuables.
And lift off. See, Cutter? That's how it's done.
processed. Credits deposited.
Warning. Low oxygen levels detected.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Material accepted.
Warning. Oxygen reserve.
There we go. I think I got one more shift in me, maybe two.
License.
Hold on, somebody's poking me. Okay.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up call.
Ship systems, power generator. You are now authorized to work on salvage-contained power generators. Power generators are connected to a distributed breaker system to manage flow and output. To salvage safely, remove the fuses at each breaker. Indicator lights on the breaker show the electrical current level. Fuses are safest to extract when at zero current. Once all fuses have been removed, the power generator will be safe to extract.
Got a bit of a surprise for you this morning, 52.
Well, I think we should talk this through a bit more.
Yeah, Joseph. Something you'll learn about being a manager, always be pushing your people. It's how they grow. Now, I see so much confidence on this crew. I think it's time to bump everyone up a hazard level.
Hal, this is too soon. I really don't see eye to eye with you on this.
Well, sometimes you need an outside perspective on things. All right, Joseph. Go ahead and train up 52 here when they're ready.
Sorry, Cutter. I'll help ease you into this. Just let me know when you're ready to start training. Weaver out.
You've had bosses like Al. My deepest condolences.
Hey there, Cutter. Gonna really need your full attention today. We're going over the power generator. Hold up now. Training time has not been authorized. We have quotas to meet.
Hal, power generators are highly hazardous.
Joseph, you've gotta promote self-sufficiency in your team. Let 52 here hash it out. Nothing like a spare or two to let the lesson sink in.
Hal,
Look, I gotta report if we're not hitting quotas. Don't want to draw Rye Paulson's attention now, right?
all right, Cutter. I'm adding some tasks for you to follow for this shift only. Just make sure you pull them fuses before going for the power generator.
So, here we have some explosives only cut points. Because the ion ring items are barge items, and while they are cuttable, if you cut a barge item, it loses all value instantly. So we get rid of all these minor cut points here. Check an extra look. And that's how you do it.
Salvage secured. Account
Get over
credit
there.
applied.
Airlock pressurizing. Air pressure level decreasing.
Oh.
Ah, there it is. The power generator. These beauties carry a heck of a charge, so be extra careful or you'll be fried to a crisp. See those lights around it? Red means you need to disconnect more fuses before pulling this beast out.
You can see that these lights are going on. It's a timing puzzle.
Well done, Cutter. You disconnected all the fuses. Now the power generator should
We got
be
green
safe
lights.
to extract.
And pops right off.
Safe full. Well done, Cutter. Rest should be a breeze. Just place it on the old barge.
Guess that airlock was pressurized.
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't destroy the cut point. Usually the game's good about not complain at you when you destroy a cut point, but because that one's a particularly large and strangely shaped one, that cut point is essentially a big ring. If you use the pointer thing in order to obliterate the entire thing in one shot, it has enough value that it chirps at you.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit registered.
Wow.
Account
GC the
credited.
Gray Area gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you very much, GC Gray Area. Deeply appreciated as always. Take this love.
Deposit accepted for processing. Ooh, that part is perfect for the armadillo. Check out the
Talented
diagnostic
Havoc gifted
programming
10
you have to
subscriptions to the
install it.
community.
Tether supplies are low.
single-handedly funding this entire venture. I feel like I shouldn't say that. I feel like I shouldn't say that, but nonetheless. Yeah. Thank you.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
The point stands. That's like kind of true.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Yeah. I've managed to embarrass myself, and folks who know me personally will know that that is a very big rarity.
GC the Gray Area just cheered 100 bits.
It is no easy feat to get me particularly... Oh, that was too close.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Thank you for your purchase.
Ah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Towery Havoc just cheered 300 bits.
I've made the scream vocal of It's Time to be incredibly quiet. Actually, I think I turned it off entirely. The actual hype train started sound effect I don't think plays anymore. Because that one would come immediately after a different notification sound, so I frequently had to wait for it to go through.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Gunner, we got 5 minutes left till we call it a day.
F_Zoe_Blackheart gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Yay!
Congratulations, Cutter. You secured your first power generator.
Thank you.
Object. Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
That's not the right place. Oh my god, I actually caught it.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Yes, those are explosive mounts next to the fuel tanks. Why do you ask? I like to think that I'm decent at things. It's one of those things where it's like, if you've been playing games all your life, you can kind of figure out what a game is asking of you and adapt quickly. I've also been told by several of my friends that I have a weird, uncanny knack for being able to get used to even the stupidest control schemes. This is probably best highlighted with the most prominent example being, I don't think the control scheme for getting over it with Bennett Foddy is particularly strange. It makes perfect sense to me, and I am decently able of climbing that mountain as just a passive activity now.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
You know, just climb up Bennett Foddy's mountain from hell as a lark for half an hour.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, you can pull those straight down in that they will kind of just slide off those mounting points. Like those mounts are a C shape, so it'll kind of slide along the side of one of the sides of the C shape, and then from there.
That's 1 minute left on the clock, Cutter. 1 minute left.
Up free, and then you're golden. In some way, doing one of these ships feels like shattering or cutting through 3 separate ships, just because of how big and segmented it is. This will be our. Then this next one will be our last shift for tonight. Ugh. Might be able to crack down this entire ship in that time, but it's gonna be close. Ever played
Hello,
High Fleet?
Shipbreaker.
Oh yeah.
Please enjoy this inspirational message. The last 10% of a job takes as much energy as the first 90%, which is why it's so important to always give 110%.
High Fleet. High Fleet is on the list. High Fleet is also a game I've actually picked up again recently in order to reacquaint myself, because again, it is on the list. Also has the song Tankalala. I undoubtedly probably screwed up the pronunciation there, but it is a... Let's see how to put this. Unbelievable song, and don't let the fact that I'm calling it the greatest hurdy-gurdy song I've ever heard downplay it. Because, you know, hurdy-gurdy is not a particularly common instrument. But it is the best hurdy-gurdy song I've ever played, and it is a extremely good one at that. That one. It is an incredibly evocative, oh, it's over. There's no getting out of this. We are all dead kind of song.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
The Reaper is here, God Save Us All, is the energy of that song. It's something along the lines of TANC space A space LELEC. Someone knows which one I'm talking about and can post it. It is the song from that game. BTA Lady Havoc has it.
Credits awarded.
I think it translates to, like, Symphony of the Soul. Oh yeah. Look up what BTA Lady Havoc put in the chat on YouTube at some point. Or don't, and let that song just play in-game when it does. Way in the future when I play it. Anyway, detonate.
Explosion detected. Proceed with caution. Salvage goal missed. Reward potential lowered.
I wonder what did it ultimately. That song is suddenly a lot more appropriate. So yeah, that's what detonating a Class 2 reactor looks like.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
And it leaves you with the mess to clean up.
Credit. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of Dwarf Fortress energy, doesn't it?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
God, that's a lot of free floating scrap. I have to do this and get as much of it fly the right direction as possible. Sorry for the blinking lights.
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated. Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
There. Cleaned up a little bit. Right, there's a bunch of new songs for the Dwarf Fortress graphical update. I don't think I've actually heard any of those. I've heard the Tavern Festival song, but that's it. A Vile Force of Darkness, I'm assuming, is a Under Siege song. That's still connected. That is too, dang it. Get off of there.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Tether supplies dropping.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Material accepted. Credits assigned. Destroyed. Avoid damaging valuables. Salvage goal failed. Rewards dropping.
Bark-free demolition charges, everyone.
Processor deposit accepted.
D was right.
Credits awarded.
Hell with this thing.
Salvage is destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
How are you connected? God, you bastard.
Alright. This is your 5-minute warning, Cutter. 5 minutes left. We were out.
Caution. No tethers. Please refill supplies.
Separate from each other, you. No. Come on. Buy more tethers.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
The Salty Matthews. That's the name of the ship. With how this has gone, appropriate.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
There's bargeable items in there, but I don't care anymore. This mission's already a disaster.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
And we're done here.
Salvage goal missed. Rewards eliminated.
Salty Moo. It's all good, though. If anything, it's kind of good that happened because it provides the showcase of how things can go wrong in this game. That was me naturally screwing up.
Hello Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
The dock is in, and it's time for some shipoplasty. My prognosis is your ship will be awesome in no time.
Take a look at least one of these documents. Ooh boy, this one. I think I know what kind of voice I want to do for this. It has come to my attention that some of you believe that you are my peers. Equals. Allow me to disabuse you of this notion. You are my crew, and this is my ship. And aboard this ship, you do what I say, when I say it, with no questions, no insubordination, and no doubt. When I choose you to work for me, I did so because I believed you would trust me, implicitly, and carry out my commands to the last order. We deliver cargo here. We do not perform concerts, we do not host raves, and we certainly do not imbibe in any mind-altering substances. I expect you to be the best of the best. When I awoke to your intolerable racket, I was enraged. I was. But I am a merciful captain. I am giving you all a second chance. There will be no music aboard this vessel, unless that music is from the Baroque era. Should you wish to entertain yourselves when you are off duty and aboard my ship, you are never truly off duty. I have copies of Moby Dick, Ben-Hur available to be borrowed as long as you take the utmost care with them. If you are found with any personal books you have illegally brought aboard my ship, they will be spaced, no matter what the title. As long as you are aboard my ship, I am your captain and you are my crew. We are not friends here.
It has come to my attention that some of you believe that you are my peers.
I genuinely did not know that these were audio logs. Oh, okay, a few of them are. That man is getting spaced. Right. There we go. That's gonna do it for today's stream. Ugh. Big stretch. Thanks as always for joining me, and I guess I'll just send you all over to somebody. Let's find out. I mean, it was good work for most of it, but it went some places. It's day 14 of the May Grand Sumo Tourney in Tokyo, Japan. 2 days of sumo left. Go ahead and watch Midnight Sumo. English restreamer, and very beginner friendly of a stream. Very open to questions and just kind-hearted folks that are willing, that want to learn. I can't think of the exact word for it. Good faith, that's the term. In any case, to another place, my friends.